Wahala, you know the finish. Make you try the enjoy. Kata kata guli guli not the finish. Hey. So now another wahala like this. Now we will start with this new week. Another faction don't break out from inside the Labour Party. This one, I hear him as they talk. He said, look, Abure is fake. Apapa is fake. I am the only authentic national chairman of the party. So inside one party now, they don't get like 3 factions. One faction led by, what do they call him? Abure, Julius Abure. When everybody knows this one now, chairman. Second faction led by the man with the white beard, Papa Lamidi. Now, the third faction led by the man with Kolo. You get this man, we get Kolo. Hey, your screen. What are your screen? He said, his name na Callistus Okafor. Say how, these two people, Abure and Ababa, with they parade themselves, say that they be the chairman of the party. When him, Callistus Okafor, he never died. He still died alive. My people, make it not be like say, and they talk yahoo. Help me watch Callistus. Oh, careful. I'm gonna watch.
I, as the authentic national chairman of Labour Party, being the man who is former deputy national chairman and now acting national chairman, the only authentic, every other one is fake. Abure is fake. Lamidu Apapa is fake, because Lamidu cannot emerge in illegality. Lamidu emergence would have been better if there was no consent judgment, if there was no Callistus Okafor existing. Lamidu will emerge. But as long as Callistus Okafor exists, as long as the consent judgment exists, Abure is illegal. Abure is not a chairman. Lamidu is illegal. Lamidu does not exist. The only exists national chairman, acting national chairman, is Callistus Okafor. And having said that, let everybody know that I said, I have ordered, which is the paper I have here. This paper has been filed. They filed this paper today, and this paper, my prayers, my beautiful prayers to the court is that Abure, that is as long as Abure is not a national chairman, as long as in constitution of Labour Party that an acting national secretary cannot be a chairman, that was all Abure has done. Everything from A to Z. I don't want to know, but I know that he said he did convention, he did a special convention, he did primaries, he did this and did that. He has no powers to do that. For that reason, court should nullify all of them, and court should take my list because I have a list. You don't expect me to go and start fighting and quarreling with Abure at the National Secretariat. Abure has told me to my face that unless court say otherwise, that he is the national chairman of Labour Party, because INEC put his name at the INEC portal. Good. Since he says so, and that's why I'm in court. If Abure said that he's only man standing as the national chairman of Labour Party, is because that his name is as INEC server, or whichever one he calls it. That does not make Abure until court says otherwise. Like I said, I am in Supreme Court. And again, Abure, you see, in my place they said that when the big masquerade come out, the lesser masquerade will go and rest. When the Abure cannot stand before me and they say that statement, Abure is an acting national. Paul, I am his boss. I am the acting national chairman. Abure knows it. Now, is this man competent, worthy, deserve to be a chairman? For me, no. It's because I don't blame him. I blame INEC. And the same INEC is who he's blaming. Now, he's not calling any names. For me, the only thing I will say to INEC,
when I hear the guy, they always sweet me and say, as the guy they talk, what they talk, they vibrate. They vibrate like I pass my neighbor generator, like vibrator. Why you don't go vibrate when money don't enter the account? Now, how for you? When I know how much you don't enter there. So all this while, Callisto so careful. Where you did? Where you did, Callisto so careful? Okay, now you remember say, now you be the authentic chairman of Labour Party. Abure is fake. Papa is fake. Say now you. Is that right? Is that right? What has been done in the hidden, it will soon come out in the sun. I know now they take the talk about now. So you now understand what I talk now. What they don't do for backyard, very soon it will come out in the open. Callistis will cover. How much they give you? You na Igbo man now. No. How much they give you? Tell us. How much they give you? I beg, let us move away from Labour Party wahala. Because if people be now, they cut one collect Monday. Now all of them they jump out from everywhere. All this one, nobody know now. Nobody know this Labour Party. Man don't give on a voice. Now the man Peter Obi don't give on a voice. All of them don't get him out. So I go come out. Hey, this one is fake and me. This one will come out. Hey, all of them are fake and me. Because hey, we don't they hear on a Labour Party. Get out, I beg. Make we enter another matter will make sense. Una remember that woman inside Lagos? We use her blood, vote for her polling units. Yes, now we blood they drip for her face like this. Either your screen. Now her blood she use vote. I thank God say the woman don't heal. Everywhere don't close up. You understand? But she gets what she won't tell us. She won't talk something give us. But they hear me. Most of the women has that thing take happen. Now when she don't normalize, she won't share her experience. Maybe we don't understand why some people they talk say, look, we cannot suffer and vote, and at the end of the day, our vote will not count. Maybe if you now listen to this woman now, we go understand why people they talk like that. Say, look, this election, not be what we plan, not be what we do. Now you will see, Now because of this testimony now, where this woman won't give. So calm down and listen to the woman that printed with her blood on the election day inside Lagos. Watch this video.
Mrs. Bina Jennifer Stefeya.
So we remember the experience of the elections. You were injured. Was this mark on your face before now?
I would say it was an inner anger, because I was so determined to cast my vote to participate in the election. Very, very determined. So after the whole incident, because it happened before I could cast my vote, so going back home after leaving the hospital, and I saw that voters had reconvened, like they were voting, I felt this anger inside of me, like after all my efforts, because I know what I went through to get my PVC and keep encouraging people to get theirs, that it will now be hard that I wasn't able to vote. As in, it was that for me. I wasn't thinking of anything that I would not vote. So that anger made me go back. After I saw those thugs leave, they were in a group of like 20 persons, if not more than. Shortly, still in that position, all I could remember is a huge impact on my face, and that was it. So that was how I started looking for safety, and people were running helter-skelter. I just had to walk inside the compound that was used, and I was calling for help. People that could look back to see me, they were so scared seeing the blood. People were locking their doors. It was a public compound that they used as the polling unit. Surulere, yes. So at that point, it was a woman. I recognized her voice. She lives adjacent my house. To say it happened on my polling unit was on my street. So it was then she was holding an hanky. She now had to apply pressure on there and was comforting me that I should wait. Let's look for safety first. We had to start looking for a house to enter because we don't know if those guys were coming after us. So she just pushed the door open and we entered inside the room, and I was there bleeding profusely. And when it happened, when I had the impact, I had a gunshot too simultaneously. So I was thinking it was a bullet injury. I've been knocked down by a bullet. So, and the cut was so deep. So I was asking them, is it bullets? They say they don't know. I felt I was already dying, like saying my last prayers and also praying for mercy.
When I hear the woman, Abi, she says she cannot suffer to collect her PVC, suffer to stay under the scorching sun to vote. Then some group of boys go just come enter, scatter everywhere. You understand? Even give am something for face, like we blood just dey drip anyhow. Then she go, because of that one, carry herself, they go back house. Say no now. No now. Of what use is the suffering? No! I must vote. And she came back with the blood all over her face after receiving first aid to vote. And she voted. She voted. Now some people they do anyhow say when I want change wetin Nigerians talk, wetin Nigerians vote on the election day. When I want give us selected president instead of our elected president. When I hear that testimony, so when people they cry, say, look, let the right things be done. Now because of this kind of testimonies, because I want this woman pass through. Now this one we will know. The ones who will know they plenty. When they hear me, so it's just a week today now. Swearing in will happen next week Monday. So we okay they watch to see if actually it will happen or God will intervene. You know, Saturday I go call God. Only God hand now with the inside for this country. When they hear me, so let's see how it goes. Civil society organizations don't come and talk, say, look, hold on this swearing in until all cases in court are decided. Government come and say, look, lie, nothing, no force on earth, if Jesus tarry, no force on earth can stop the inauguration of a new president. Let us watch and see how all of this will play out on Monday next week. Until then, fellow Nigerians, I go say honor tomorrow. I'm gonna bye. I beg, if you like this update, subscribe to my channel. I beg, Biko, Ejo, Da Allah. Subscribe.